So we're here at EGX 2019. I'm here with Jack from Curve Digital. We're looking at Narcos Rise of the Cartels. So what is Narcos Rise of the Cartels?
So Narcos Rise of the Cartels, it's based on the Netflix TV series that hopefully everyone's heard of. It's based on season 1.
Right.
It's a tactical action game. So rather than what you might be expecting a traditional sort of third-person shooter, it's something along the lines of an XCOM or Command and Conquer, hopefully a little bit more accessible.
All right.
So play as the DEA agents trying to take down the Mexican drug cartel, or you can play as the cartel themselves, trying to get away from the DEA. So we've got all the official licenses, all of the actors' likenesses and stuff. It's all looking really good. We've been getting some really good feedback at the show. Everyone seems to be really enjoying it. This is the first time we've shown it publicly, so it's been great to get some nice feedback from everyone. And yeah, looking forward to announcing the release date very soon.
So yeah, I've not seen Narcos, but I know a lot of people got good reviews of it. So you say it's linked to season 1.
It sort of talks around it really. So you'll be in a lot of the same key locations. You'll be doing a lot of the same activities, but it's sort of, as I say, sort of dips in and out of that world. So the players are going to notice locations that they've been to in the show. But it will still hopefully have a fresh feel to it.
So it's not going to be completely spoiled if you've watched season 1?
No. I mean, as it's based on real events, there are certain things that we all know are going to happen. I won't spoil, but you'll see. But yes, you can definitely go in as a big fan of the show and get something new from this one. Yeah,
that's cool. So I noticed as I was playing through there was some actual real-life cutscenes of like FMVs of people, sort of Command and Conquer Red Alert style. So are they scattered throughout there? Is that pulled from the show? Is that made specifically for the game?
Yep, that's pulled directly from the show. So hopefully it adds a sense of legitimacy to everything. It's sort of filtered so that it matches the tone and the style of the game as well. Players will see a lot of clips that they're aware of. We've got fresh voiceover, so just to ease people in who haven't seen the show rather. There's a lot pulled directly from the TV series, which hopefully makes it feel a lot more real to people as they play it, and an extension of the show.
So one big sort of mechanical difference that I noticed when I was playing that is traditional XCOM, traditional sort of turn-based strategy games like that, your squad is considered a turn, whereas on that each individual player was considered a turn, which is quite jarring for people that are used to that, which took me by surprise. Is there any other nuanced differences between the way this plays to the way other sort of tactical strategy games play?
Yeah, I think probably the key difference will be the fact that you can play from both sides. So each campaign, although we've got very similar mechanics, there's different nuances to each side. A lot of the crew that you can choose as well will have their own advantages and disadvantages. I think one of the good things about having the Narcos brand behind it is that we've really gone for a gritty sort of realism. So when your crew dies, they are gone for good, and you will lose their stats. You'll lose any work you've put into them. So hopefully there's an added sense of dread that you don't want to be losing these people. Sort of drawing from the realism. And on top of that, with DEA agent Murphy, who's the main character in the show, if he dies during the game, then it's game over. So you really want to protect him. So there's these sprinklings of new ideas hopefully throughout it, but then the core of it is very familiar to people. That's the hope.
So if it's based on the first season, what kind of length, what kind of duration are they hoping to get from a playthrough of it, of at least, from one perspective?
So we're looking at around 12 to 14 hours, I'd say. But much like an XCOM, hopefully it's something you'll dip into again and again, get a different experience every time. It's quite story-driven compared to something like XCOM. But then, of course, you can play through again as either the DEA or the cartel, see things from a different perspective. And the game will be around £25 when it comes out as well. So hopefully that's a good price point for people. To sort of satisfy that sort of length of campaign.
So you said a release date TBA, so we don't know that yet. And the platforms are, well, everything, by the looks of it.
Pretty much everything, We're coming out on Steam, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PS4. We're very close to announcing a release date. We're hoping next week.
Okay.
Stay tuned to our Curve Digital channels for that. And then, now that we've shown the game off and we're ready to shout about it, you can expect to hear a lot more from Curve Digital about that.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time, Jack, and have a good day. Cheers.
Very nice to meet you.